Welcome back. You're still tuned into XA right here on channel 263. It's time for the exciting news. All right, this one goes out to all the musicians who are trying to make it in the future and all of that. Das Kapital is in the house to actually tell us about his competition that he is running. So welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, yourself?
Good, thanks.
So can you please tell viewers at home about your journey in this industry?
So in the music industry, I've been doing music for over 10 years.
Wow.
In terms of just kind of being involved, I was songwriting a lot when I was about like 13.
Wow.
I started writing then. But you know, the way that everything is all on the internet now, it wasn't necessarily like that.
Yeah.
So I wrote music and I kept it to myself and I played it to like my family and my friends. And then when I turned 18, 19 is when I said I really, this is going to be my career. And that was 7 years ago now. So I've just kind of step by step just been growing the idea of like, I want to do music. I want to be a music producer. I want to be a DJ. I'm going to do radio. It just kind of naturally is extended from there.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 years in the game.
Well,
10 years.
10 years of like quiet background works, I guess, and like 7 years of officially.
But you were in the game.
Yeah.
But you were in the game.
You've worked so long, so I want to know, what are some of the highlights you've experienced in your career?
There've been a lot of different highlights. I try not to get too caught up in things where, like I feel like you get stuck in a moment and you go like, oh, I've achieved this thing. And like you hold it above your head and you show it to other people. But there have been some really great moments. I mean, the fact that, I got given a show on 5FM was a big thing for me.
Okay.
So that was an amazing moment. I've played amazing festivals all the way across the country, which was like that within a year or two of me kind of becoming an artist out there in the public. I'd played most of the festivals in South Africa that I wanted to play.
Whoa.
I've also played overseas now, and the nice thing is like my music is starting to get a lot of traction overseas, which I think is like my current thing that I'm very happy with, is that a lot of international artists, like big name guys like Avicii, for example, he played my latest single on his radio show. So, so that sort of stuff is pretty cool.
That's Das Kapital.
And you actually decided to use this platform to start your very own competition. So tell us about the competition. What is it about?
Okay, so what we did last year in September, my record label and we released a compilation called Overtime, which was basically taking all of the guys on my label and saying, cool, this is my label, this is Do Work Records in the South African context. This is where we fit in. Time has passed, a lot of amazing moments have happened for the label, have happened for me. So our new move is to kind of now not just go, here's us in South Africa, it's now go, here is South Africa in a global context.
Wow.
So, I've got this amazing network of artists and radio hosts and DJs and producers all the way across the world that want South African music. When I travel, I hear more South African music than I hear back home sometimes. Like people are playing music from Durban in London and New York, and you're not even hearing music from Durban in Cape Town. You know what I mean? So the compilation now, Volume 2, is half of the album is going to be chosen by me in terms of like established artists in the country. I'm not going to ruin the names, but there are a lot of my favorite artists that I think that I know are making a huge impact both commercially and globally through club music. So whether that be like a Skubu kind of sound, like a Kwaito sound, a house sound, techno, listen, I get it right 9 times out of 10, but I'm not going to risk that on live TV today.
Not
today. But, so I mean, like, for example, I've reached out to a lot of the guys from Durban who I know are making the impact in that scene. The second half of the album is where it's kind of the competition almost. We basically, any South African musicians, whether like you've started yesterday, whether you've got 3 fans on Facebook or like 20,000 fans on Facebook, you can submit music to us, and I will go through all of that music as kind of like the label head guy, listen to everything and go, all right,
we want this, we want
this,
that.
this, and this, because this represents not just what one person thinks is good or one genre. It represents like the exact, like the representation of what South Africa is doing. A wide slice that I can then give to everyone overseas and go, you wanted South African music? Well, here is a definitive piece of work that covers everything that is South Africa.
Everything in it. Oh, well, that's wow.
It's awesome, actually.
That's a wow. That's how I say it. It's a wow.
Because it will have the more well-established artists and the under-established artists, if I can put it that way. It's awesome.
A big thing, is that I know that from the way that I came up, I had some great support early on, but I had to do a lot of soul searching and a lot of the grinding on my own, right? And I want young artists to feel like they can stand on the shoulders of giants. I want them to be able to say, I like this DJ, and on my word, I'm on this album with that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like people can look at that. It's also a great way to draw people to listen to new artists, because if you're going to go into that album going, I know these 10 people and I want to listen to those 10 people, but who are these 10 new guys?
And I like that. And I like
exactly.
And we are very talented here in South Africa.
Yeah, no, South Africa is, at the moment, South Africa is being like used so much more than we even realize. Because I keep my eye on the music industry, I see it a lot, but it's even like, new major lasers featuring Maphorisa and like Nasty C. Like, and South Africa still hasn't necessarily clicked on that.
Exactly.
Like, cool, Maphorisa did a tune with Major Lazer. Like, guys, Maphorisa did a tune with Major Lazer. Like, I think they got 1 million streams on their new single on YouTube in like 8 minutes.
What?
Okay.
Something insane. Like, that's the level that a lot of the people that South Africans are working with. And
Totally insane.
And I want to see young guys feel that like they can come out of the woodwork and not feel like they have to be stuck in their hometown or waiting for that big break, because that's not how it works.
So about that,
yeah,
how can the young guys, that actually want to, like you say, into the competition and have that platform, what are the requirements to enter the competition?
Basically, there is an email address, which is info@doworkrecords.com. So info and then doworkrecords is one word, .com. You can send us as many tracks as you want that you've finished. Please make them original, because I know a lot of people are going to want to send like, unofficial remixes of things, but we're looking for new original music, and we don't want to have to say like, get rid of that vocal. Basically, you have until mid-August to email to there, and you can just send like a full quality MP3, like, because if we want your track and we sign your track, we will then get like a full high quality version that we'll master ourselves. Because the whole point is not just we're going to put it out, is that it's an official release. So it's iTunes, Beatport, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, all of those good things. So it's everywhere. Submit anything. Don't feel stressed about genre. Don't think that like because I look a certain way that you have to send me like a deep house record or a techno record. Like I listen to and play everything and produce everything as well. So literally, I want what an artist does. I want them to represent themselves to the best of their ability, and as many tracks as you want, I would say, but like try and keep it to like maybe your top 5 if you have like 10, because we've already had, in about a week, we've had I think over sort of 60 or 70 submissions. So I don't want that to suddenly become like 700 submissions, because everyone's like, I'm going to send 20 songs.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so that is it from you. How can people get hold of you quickly?
Get a hold of me quickly. You can tweet me. I'm always on Twitter. My handle is @IamDas Kapital. So IamDaskapital. I've got basically my profile pictures are the same on all my social medias. So if you search my name and you see the same kind of grayed out profile picture, that's me. You can reach me there. There's a Do Work Records Facebook page, which is just Do Work Records. Do Work Records Twitter. Otherwise, that email is easy as well. info@doworkrecords.com. So I'm active everywhere.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. Good luck with the competition.
Thank you.
That was fun. High five.
It was fun.
So
and I actually hope that you find, what you are looking for the album and all of that. And you guys at home, don't be shy to enter. Don't be shy to enter. There's lots of things up for grabs. Right about now, we're going to go for a quick break. When we come back, we have lots more.